My name is Frank Robinson, and I represent Robinson Helicopter Company. I saw that picture of Igor Sikorsky hovering his VS-300. It was on the front page, I think it was the front page of one of the Seattle newspapers back in 1939. The fact that he could go up or down or sideways or forward or backward just really had my imagination. From that time on, I was bound and determined that's where I was going to make my career. Oh gosh, well, I first had to go to college and get my engineering degree. Then when I graduated from college in '57, I contacted those companies that were making smaller helicopters, and the one that responded to me and made me an offer was Cessna. At that time, they were making a small helicopter. It was a four-person helicopter, and I thought it was unnecessarily complicated. Every night at Cessna, I would, when the rest of the engineers were going home, I would put away my company work, and I would take out my own personal notebooks and do my own designs and work on those. And I felt that what the world really needed was a much simpler helicopter and less expensive. Worked in 6 different helicopter manufacturers to try to learn as much as I could about all the different ideas. Finally got to the point where, and I couldn't talk the management in any of those companies into designing a small, lightweight helicopter. And so I finally decided, well, I'll have to do it on my own. I just started it first in my home, and then moved into a tin hangar down here at the Torrance Airport. Was able to assemble the first prototype by the end of '75, and our first helicopter very quickly became the primary trainer for the whole world on small helicopters. Fairly simple design. It was a two-bladed rotor and powered by a Lycoming engine. And I didn't want to design anything for the military, so we designed everything to be civilian, which turned out to be a really good choice. The R-22. The FAA said if I wanted to apply for a type certificate, I was going to have a model number, because they had to have something that they could call it. And so I just came up with that as an expandable series of numbers. Well, we got a lot of publicity in the aviation magazines, and a lot of people were contacting me wanting to be dealers and wanting to place orders for one and all that sort of thing. And so we set up a dealership organization. At that time, we were selling about 100, 200, 300. Finally got up to the point of 800, 900. They immediately became very popular with all the flight schools everywhere. And in Australia, for instance, they immediately took over the cattle herding, and they call it cattle mustering. On the tuna boats for spotting for tuna, just everything you can think of. A lot of photography. When you look up and you see a helicopter that has a very tall mast, a very long tail boom, that's very likely one of ours. And we have always tried to maintain the least expensive, affordable helicopters on the market. We have the new turbine helicopter out there, and we're getting lots of orders for that. And we're still selling the piston helicopters. We're still selling R-22s. There's a lot of people still want the R-22s. Nobody else wanted to build or was willing to to build a small two-place or even a 4 or 5-place helicopter for the civilian market. It was a market waiting to be filled. I was very determined and very stubborn, I guess. And I knew that it would work if we just stuck with it, and it did. Whenever I hear one, I always have to look at it, figure out which kind it is, and all that. Yeah, I love helicopters.